I, 27M, broke up with my fiancée, 27F, after she asked for an open marriage. Now she and her family won't stop bothering me. I have been with my fiancée for 5 years. We had many things in common and I really loved her. I proposed to her 10 months ago. She accepted. Our families were excited for us. They've been a real help with the planning and the financial input. I'm not much of a planner, but even I got caught up with the preparations. But then the conversation as the tile states took place that made me break up with my fiancé, and it's caused an uproar in both our families and mutual friends. We were having dinner, and I asked her if her uncle has gotten back to her about officiating our wedding. She just looked at me with this worried look on her face, and then she asked, "What did I think about open marriage?" I was surprised. Call me old school on this mindset, but I believe when you're going to marry a person, you are committing to that person for life, and that there's nobody else in that marriage but you and that person. I told her exactly this, and she said, we were still young and she loves me and wants to marry me and eventually have children, but she hasn't had much experience before our relationship. I asked her what is wrong with that, but she spoke right over me and said she just wondered if I would consider an open marriage. I said no. I just told you how I felt about it and got up to leave, and she said you haven't even given it a chance. You might change your mind. I just looked at her and everything I felt for her just died in that very moment. I told her if that's what she wants, then she's more than welcome to go do that with someone else, because me and her were over. She tried to backtrack and say it was just a suggestion, and she didn't actually mean it. But I didn't want to hear it. I went into our spare room and locked the door. She tried opening the door and crying and saying she was sorry and she didn't mean it. I just cried. She eventually stopped knocking. I eventually fell asleep. Next morning I went to work and told a friend what happened and asked if I could stay with him. He agreed. So that same day I moved out. She was at work when I moved out, and she eventually came home and found my stuff gone, and she blew up my phone. I answered the call and she was crying and saying what was I doing. I told her that last night I was serious when we were done. Her responses went from pleading then to anger when I didn't react. I just hung up on her and blocked her number. It's been a week, and she hasn't given up trying to contact me and change my mind, and even got our families involved. They're saying she hadn't cheated on me, and it was normal for couples to explore different options in their relationship. And I took it the wrong way. I told them to leave me alone, but they keep coming at me. I don't know what to do.